Good afternoon and welcome to the 4A West Regional Boys and Girls Championship Soccer Tournament here at Evanston Bear Meadows City Field. At this time we'd like to get ready for the starting lineups, and first we'll start with the 7-seeded Green River Wolves. A sophomore, number 7, Braxton Cordova. A junior, number 8, Abner Ibarra. A senior, number 9, Andrew Santoff. A senior, number 15, Jacob Fuss. A senior, number 16, Oren Watts Pavey. A senior, number 24, Seth White. A junior, number 28, Luis Batista. A junior, number 30, Brett Stanton. A freshman, number 31, Stone Rubbick. A junior, number 34, Sean Aurelno. And in net for Green River, number 10, a sophomore, Abram Varaga. And now the starting lineup for the Jackson Bronx. A senior, number 5, Rafael Silva. A freshman, number 7, Teddy Oppler. A junior, number 8, Dylan Zampa Perez. A junior, number 11, Daniel Horeta. A senior, number 12, Leo Harland. A junior, number 18, Cesar Jimenez Vasquez. A junior, number 20, James Duell. A junior, number 21, Kai McLennan. A junior, number 23, Charlie Helscher. A junior, number 25, Sahir Romero. And in net for the Bronx, a junior, number 0, Hadley Javier Hueta. We want to thank everyone for coming out today. We want to remind everyone to use your voice to represent yourself, your team, your school, and your community in a positive way. Join the ride, good luck to all, and let's play ball. Welcome into the broadcast for the Green River Wolves and the Jackson Bronx. I'm Matthew Peterson. Happy to have you alongside me for the third and final game of the 4A West Boys first round here at Evanston at Bear Meadows City Park. We've had a fun-filled day so far, a pair of upsets to open up the tournament, and now Green River will try and make it a pattern into a habit as the 7-seeded Wolves take on the number 2-seeded Jackson Bronx. Off and running we are. Quickly, it's going to be a throw-in. The Green River Wolves are sporting their road white uniforms, while the number 2 Jackson Bronx are in their home blacks. Played over to James Duell. Knocked across midfield, and here come the Bronx. At midfield, Knocked across from Zampa Perez. Now in the direction of Duel. Shot. No, it doesn't ferment into that. Instead, it's a clearance by Green River. These two sides met up twice in the course of the regular season. Both times it was Jackson who came out on top. Green River trying to break that habit. In net for Green River and making the stop that time was Abram Vergara. I beg your pardon. Whistle blows, an offsides flag is raised against the freshman Teddy Oppler. So we will have a free kick here for Green River to start off the first half. We'll get our camera fixed, not the second half. Oppler chasing after it along the perimeter. Played it inside and gets it right back, although the Pirates, the Wolves are on top of them. Ball went out of play, and it's going to be a throw-in for Green River. Green River, the 7th seed in this tournament. But so far, it's been an unpredictable tournament. I'll talk about that more in a moment as this shot just gets wide from Charlie Helscher. So we opened up the day with a noon kickoff between Evanston and Rock Springs, and it went all the way into extra time, and that's why we're starting about 40 minutes behind schedule. When you have 20 extra minutes played in that game, and the last one ran a little long too, as this one is towed off of Oppler and out of play for a goal kick. So apologies, well, hard for me to apologize. I'm not the one on the field, but Green River and Jackson getting underway a little later than expected. Knocked forward and racing in to get it is Vergara. Green River trying to clear it. Jackson not giving them much breathing room. And this Jackson team has been so strong all season long. I mean, they got the number 2 seed in the tournament for a reason. Passing it across was Charlie Helscher. Up and over to Kai McLennan. Finding now Duel. Shot is stopped by Vergara. Abram Vergara in net for Green River. You can expect him to be very busy throughout the course of the day with how explosive this Bronx offense can be. A throw in here for Jackson. Taken here by McLennan. Passing it down, looking for Oppler. Instead, it's going to roll down the pitch, and it'll be a throw in for the Pirates. Or for the Wolves, I'm sorry. I'm thinking of the Green River Pirates in Utah. Whistle blows, and it looks like a yellow card may be given out here. No, I think it's just going to be a warning. The whistle the official uses is yellow. Deceived me for a moment. Scoreless on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. We're 5 minutes into the game. Taking the kick now for Jackson is Dylan Zampa Perez, the junior. The left foot bends out of the box, and now it's rolling itself away and reclaimed by Jackson. Silva. Troublesome right now for Romero. He's got some Wolves on top of him, and now Green River trying to launch a counterattack. Tough sledding so far for Green River. This Jackson team has dominated the possession 5.5 minutes through. Passed over. Wolves intercept it and knocked across. Here comes Jacob Fuss. Fuss running out of room, trying to keep it in the field of play instead of it gets out of bounds. And it's going to be a throw-in now for the Bronx. Wind howling here in Evanston. Been up and down so far today. Oppler lost his footing that time as the ball rolls out of bounds. And it'll be a Wolves throw-in. Tossed in, now settled down by Brett Stanton. Trying to force the issue instead. The goalkeeper, Javier Huerta, I beg your pardon, in to make a stop. Bit of contact made in the corner of the pitch right now. Bronx on the attack. Chipping it in, looking for a friendly face and a wide open net. And it's put past the goalkeeper by Daniel Huerta. So 6 minutes and 50 seconds in, the deadlock is broken, and the Bronx hop on top first. A wide open net off a beautiful cross. And with 33 minutes and 10 seconds to go, it's 1-0 Jackson. To restart the game, the Wolves will pass it back. First possession they've really had all day today as Ibarra sends it forward, but Jackson takes it away only to hand it right back. Counterattack is launched. Seth White chasing after it. White with a good look. Getting back after it. A shot and a save by Javier. Hadley got in front of it and erased the issue. Good opportunity for Green River, and just what they needed after a quick goal from Jackson to start the game. A nice response as Stanton heads it towards the net. Gets played back. Whistle blows, and it's going to be a free kick. I think that might have been a handball. Didn't look like anyone was near Leo Harland. And now the Wolves with an opportunity to try and level the score. It's 1-0 Jackson, 32 minutes to go in the first half. To take the free kick for Green River, it's going to be the junior Abner Ibarra, a defenseman at right back position. Ibarra, the shot, and it's punched up, the header, and another save. Javier is up to the task. A great stop on the free kick, and then a quick response was eliminated. Great play in net from Jackson, but Green River hanging around here after letting up the early goal. They've gone on the attack recently. The first goal so far today has not been all that promising. Actually, through the first two games of the 4A West, the team that scored first would actually go on to lose. Rock Springs scored early in the first half, and Evanston would put up 2 unanswered to win. And then in the last match, it was Natrona County breaking the score first, and only to find Star Valley put up 4 unanswered. Jackson trying to play it up the pitch. It goes off a Wolf and out of bounds for a throw-in. We're about 10 minutes into this one. It's 1-0 Jackson. It's played over. Knocked around and finds McLennan. Teddy, Oppler fighting for it, can't get to it. Whistle blows, and it's going to go against Green River. Go against Jackson, a Green River free kick. Booted down by Ibarra, trying to find a teammate. Instead, it rolls all the way to the net, and it's scooped up by Javier. Sent down the pitch. A couple pinball exchanges, and it rolls to the Green River netminder, Abram Vergara. Just a little over 29 minutes on the clock in the first half. After a strong start from Jackson, Green River has had some good looks, but have been stuffed at the net. Harland out to McLennan. Kai with the lead pass forward. And it's poked away there by the captain, the senior, Andrew Santoff. Cross looking for Oppler, headed up that time by Stanton. Just inside the box, out to Oppler. Pass it off to McLennan, gets it right back. Good look, one pass. Whistle blows, and it's going to be against Jackson, so a Green River free kick. A little over 28 minutes on the clock here in the opening half. Game number 3 of the 4A West Regional Tournament. We've seen 2 upsets to start the day. Let's see if Green River's able to keep that pattern alive. Wind picking up though. Stepping in, Andrew Santoff, and it falls to Javier in net, who rolls it out. McLennan scoops it up and finds Oppler. Quick one pass from James Jewell. Whistle blows, and it's going to go against Jackson. So as of lately, it's been Green River benefiting from most of the whistles. And a free kick coming up for Ibarra. Into the box, headed out. Problem still looms as the Wolves try to keep the pressure on. Up to Oppler. Teddy, a freshman. Coming into the corner of the box. The shot and a save. Shot was stuffed that time by Vergara. Clearance goes across midfield and will roll out for a throw-in. A little under 27 minutes on the clock. This time thrown in and taken away by the Wolves. Ibarra finding a man in a white jersey. Rubeck. Oppler on the counter. Pushed off the ball, but fighting for it again. Gets deflected, but eventually falls to Abram, and it's going to be a punt. Gone with the wind. And right into the hands of Javier. No harm, no foul. Jackson trying to clear it away from their back line. Stepping in to break it up is Santoff. Getting to it first is White. Off to Stanton. And it rolls out for a goal kick. Take this time to tell you guys about the new $1.9 trillion spending package recently approved by the federal government. It has an unpleasant surprise for employers, small and large. If you've let employees go since October 2019, you may have to reinstate their health care coverage on the company insurance plan and pay their premiums for up to 6 months. Wow. By May 31st, employers must notify employees of their new rights. But there is a solution. Visit debknowsinsurance.com to find out what it is. Back to the action here as the ball is headed around the midfield. Jackson, right in front of their own bench, finding a man in a black jersey. Intercepted by Stanton for a moment. Now it's off, and Oppler fighting to regain possession. Pushing him off was Rubeck. Passed over to Teddy. Whistle blows, and I think he's offsides. Indeed he is. So Oppler finds himself in an offside position, and it's going to be a indirect free kick right now for Green River. 23.5 minutes on the clock in the opening 40. 1-0 Jackson. Pirates, I beg your pardon, Wolves. Gotta stop saying Pirates. Thinking of the Green River, Utah team. Knocking it forward, and it'll roll to the netminder Javier, but a whistle blows. It looks like a Bronc was injured on the play. And it looks like his coaching staff is going to come out to attend to him. While they do that, let me tell you guys about video coverage of every game at these Original Soccer playoffs and how they're being brought to you in part by Dr. Jared Barton, a general surgeon. We appreciate all of our headline advertisers that made it possible for this coverage. The next time you see Dr. Barton, be sure to say thanks for his help providing the coverage. And getting up is Rafael Silva, the senior defenseman, making his way towards the sideline. Looks like he'll get a breather. First substitution made, I think, by Jackson. They're going to make two of them, actually. Pair of changes coming on. Braden Hills joins his teammates, along with Daniel Huerta. Oppler trying to weave through the defense. Passes it back. Jimenez Vasquez. And it's over to McLennan. Pass intercepted. Wolves going the other way, but not before a pass may get out of play, and last touch by Jackson, as it does indeed. Thrown in by Green River. Volleyed across midfield, a good opportunity for Huerta, who may have been pushed. Indeed he was. I think Green River may have gotten away with some contact there. As contact made as two sides collide as the ball rolls out of bounds. Quickly taken and thrown in. Zampa Perez looking for his teammate Jared Perez on the far sideline. Green River advancing across midfield, but quickly cleared out by the Broncs. Here comes Jackson once again looking for Oppler, and running up to kill the opportunity was Vergara. As it rolls out of play, and it's going to be another Jackson throw-in. Just about halfway through the first half, 1-0 Broncs. Zampa Perez with a nice move. Across to Heineman on the opposite side. Long shot is going to float across the crossbar, and it will be a goal kick. Goal kick coming up for Green River. Jackson with a slim 1-0 lead after the early goal came off the foot of Daniel Huerta. Out of bounds, and another throw-in, this time for the Jackson Broncs as well. Zampa Perez to take it. Winner of this matchup will take on, it's actually going to be a free kick, so check that. But the winner will take on the Star Valley Braves. Into the box it goes, headed on net, stopped by Vergara. Another great save from Abram. Abram, just a sophomore, but has been strong in net so far, tested a lot. Headed by Helscher, and cleared out by the Wolves and passed in the direction of the broadcast booth. Quickly to take the throw in is going to be Ibarra. And the ball rolls out of play for a goal kick. Video coverage of every game at these regional soccer playoffs are being brought to you in part by DebKnowsInsurance.com. That's D-E-B, DebKnowsInsurance.com. That new $1.9 trillion federal spending package has some pretty serious insurance changes coming our way. If you own a business, currently pay for your own insurance at insurance.gov, or if you're not insured, visit DebKnowsInsurance.com today. It's going to be a free kick right now for Green River. The Wolves, the 7th seed in this West Regional Tournament. Lofted into the box. Headed up into the sky. Then touchdown by Cordova. Another crossing attempt is going to get out of play for a corner kick. So the first corner of the game for the Green River Wolves comes with a little over 18 and a half minutes to go. Wolves getting set for the corner kick. Here comes the delivery. Well into the box, trying to be kept in by Orlando. And in transition, Helscher sprinting down the pitch, now slowing it down, gets tied up by a bar for a moment. And Green River able to neutralize the threat. Axel McKinnon, number 2 for Green River, doing all he can to keep the pressure on. Although this one will roll to the waiting arms of Vergara, and a punt well into the Wyoming wind. Headed forward. Oppler at midfield. Passed it across to Heineman. Crossed in. Punched up by Vergara. Loose ball still. Tracked down, though, by Helscher. And it's passed off to Hills. McLennan playing it in. Oppler with room. The shot, and it turns wide. Out of play for a goal kick with 16:45 to go in the first half. Goal kick coming up for Green River. Near the bench of the Bronx. Jackson advancing it across midfield. Looked like Heineman ran into an issue. Tossed in by the Wolves on the throw-in. Whistle blows, and we have a free kick coming up for Green River. Pirates have, I beg your pardon, the Wolves. I need a little pirate jar, right? Every time I say it, put $1 into it. The Wolves have had some good opportunities, though, after falling behind early as this one's crossed into the box. Headed out of danger. It's going to roll out of bounds nearly, but kept in, though, by the athletic Teddy Oppler. Oppler jars the ball loose, passes it off to Zampa Perez. Sent across. Whistle blows as Heineman elevated himself and was fouled on the way up. So a free kick now for Jackson with 15 minutes to go in the half. Daniel Huerta, the difference maker so far, has that lone goal coming just nearly 7 minutes into this contest. The cross, and it's headed out of play for a goal kick. Would you lend $20,000 to a former employee to buy insurance? Well, ARPA, or the American Rescue Plan Act, could force you to do just that. If you've let employees go since October 2019, ARPA's promised free health care insurance on your company plan, even retroactive coverage. But there are solutions for employees and employers. Visit debknowsinsurance.com to discover them. That's DEBknowsinsurance.com. Throw in now for Ibarra and the Wolves. Headed in the direction of the box, chasing after it is White. Can't get to it in time. It's knocked around by Jackson. Zampa Perez feeding it to a screeching Hills. Off to Oppler. Oppler getting close to the box. Lost it on his way in. Taking it away were the Green River Wolves. And a clearance is headed out of bounds. And it's going to be a throw-in now for the Wolves. Ibarra to take it. Quickly finding Rubek. Rubek, the freshman, trying to feed it to Cordova. Unable to get in contact with him, though. And here comes Heineman. Passing it off. A long shot is going to go wide. It will be a goal kick for Abram Vergara. 1-0 Jackson with just under 13 minutes to go in the first half. Zampa Perez taking the initial pass away, although it falls right back to the Wolves. Here comes Jackson, only to find a pass be intercepted. McKinnon in trouble along the edge, kept in that time by Duell. Oppler passing it off, gets it right back. Teddy, a shot, blocked. Back out to Helscher. He's slide tackled and whistle blows, and it's going to be a yellow card for Green River. Looks like that one went against Jacob Fuss. And Charlie Helscher, son of Matt Helscher, the head coach of Jackson. The junior midfielder, a little slow to get up. But he will have a good-looking free kick awaiting him, as we have 12 minutes to go in the first half. And Helscher now able to rise to his feet. The wind really picking up here at Bear Meadows Park as of lately. Nearly blew the camera over. But here we go. Teddy Oppler and the Bronx get set to take the free kick. Oppler, the freshman, looks like he's ready to knock it towards the net. Oppler. Gets the green light, and the run up, blocked at the wall. Jackson trying to keep it on the offensive attack as they volley it back in, headed in the direction of the net, although it turns wide and on a play for another goal kick. Abram Vergara to take it, the sophomore goalkeeper. Just over 11 minutes on the clock. Green River trying to get the ball across midfield for the first time what feels like ages. Having some tough sledding doing so. Now they boot it across. Giving it a good chase is Seth White, but he's got no chance. It rolls to the waiting arms of Hadley Javier. He rolls it out to Leo Harlan, the senior defenseman. Rolling ball and picked up by Hadley, and once again he disperses it out to his front line defenseman. 10.5 on the clock. Jackson sending it along the pitch, although an offsides flag is raised, so wipe it all away. And an indirect free kick coming up. Ibarra pushing it down the center of the pitch. Headed up, trying to control it now is Watts Pavey. Instead, it goes out of play, and it will be a free kick actually for Jackson. Zampa Perez over to Duel. Hills looking for a black jersey in the center of the box. Instead, Green River clears it out for a throw-in. Just over 9 minutes to go. Actually, a free kick has been awarded to Green River. Ibarra sending it right up the pitch. Once again, Jackson able to take control and possess. Chipping it ahead now, Huerta chasing after. He's got the lone goal so far. With a little under 8:44 to go. Flag was raised. I think maybe offside was called. A bit of a discussion right now. Although it looks like Green River's kind of building a wall. So is this going to be a free kick? Right now the head official and the line judge, so to speak, having a discussion. A drop kick called. On the volley, the shot turns wide from Oppler. So another goal kick coming up. Caution. The term health insurance may immediately put you to sleep. Not this time, ARPA, or the American Rescue Plan Act has made healthcare more affordable or even free. You've got to check it out because these new changes could save you thousands. If you were previously ineligible for subsidies, had a COVID diagnosis in your household, or collected even 1 week of unemployment benefits, you could be in for a pleasant surprise. Some programs have no income caps. Open enrollment continues through August 15th. Visit debknowsinsurance.com to learn more. As a great save was just made by Abram Vergara, trying to keep his side in it. 1-0 Jackson. Bronx looking up the pitch and Daniel Huerta unable to get to it in time, and now we have a clearance coming from Vergara. Headed back by Hills. Calm down now by Duel. Jackson pushing the pace up the pitch. Whistle blows, and it's going to go against the Bronx, so a free kick now for Green River. They trail 1-0 with less than 6.5 remaining in the first half. Free kick up the middle. Off to Hills, passing it to Oppler. Instead, it's intercepted by Ibarra, who takes control. He's been so strong in that back line so far for Green River. Just a junior, we'll see him again next year. Meanwhile, passed off to Oppler. Chipped into the middle, Vergara gets it off the one bounce. Little over 5.5 on the clock. Jackson just sent that ball 1,000 miles an hour into the supporting section here. Ibarra throws it in. Received by Gomez, as I lost my train of thought. Free kick, here comes Jackson in transition. Oppler pushed off the ball, whistle follows, and this is going to be a yellow card. And that's against Andrew Santoff. Not much of a debate there, as he really gave his opponent a shove. Little over 5 minutes to play. And looks like Dylan Zampa Perez, the junior, is getting set to take the free kick. Zampa Perez lining it up. Here comes the left-handed pass instead. Wolves clear it out for a moment, but Jackson regains possession. Off to Hills, inside pass, picked up by Zampa Perez. On the edge, Duel kicking it in, and a great look there from Huerta, who is looking for his second goal of the match and nearly had it on that one. Instead, it coasts over the top of the crossbar for a goal kick with 4.5 to go. Throw in now for Green River. Health insurance can be really confusing. With the new $1.9 trillion aid package beginning April 1st, quality health insurance became more affordable. These changes could be worth thousands of dollars to you. If you've collected unemployment or lost employer coverage, you may qualify for free coverage. If you're uninsured or paying for insurance through healthcare.gov, or if you've been told in the past you don't qualify because you earn too much, you'll want to act fast to lock in new savings. Visit debknowsinsurance.com today. Green River heads it across midfield and out of bounds for a Jackson throw-in. Just over 3.5 on the clock. 1-0 Bronx. Chipped ahead and over to Oppler. Oppler on the left foot and a save. Great stop that time by Abram Vergara. He's been busy all afternoon, but has done a good job of keeping his side at least at a 1-goal deficit. Zampa Perez feeding it across. Huerta all alone and a goal. Daniel Huerta gets his second of the match, and it's now 2-0 Jackson. With just under 3 to play in the first half, the Broncs double up their lead. Green River will kick it off to restart the match. Hills quickly throwing it in to Oppler. Teddy knocking it back, finding Duel. Played forward. Huerta with the 2 goals so far today, couldn't hold on to it for long. Zampa Perez weaving around traffic. Duel taking the pass. No, it's intercepted by Green River. Good looking move by Ibarra, knocking it ahead, but it's stopped in its tracks by Harland. Over to Oppler, just over 2 minutes to go. Cross inside, good chance here. Passed in. Loose ball, Green River's got it, and they clear it away. On the edge here. Pressure and ball escapes the field of play. Corner kick now for Jackson with a little over 90 seconds to go. Broncs will take a corner kick. First one in quite some time. Shot into the center of the box, headed towards the net, but it steers wide, and it'll be a goal kick. Vergara to take the goal kick with just over a minute to go. Looking for his teammate, that time Jackson Gomez. In trouble right now, McKinnon pushed off the ball, fighting to get it back though, and a whistle follows, and it's going to be a free kick for Green River. Just over 40 seconds and counting. Ibarra shooting it down the field. Cleared out by Harland. Little over 30 seconds now. White chasing after it. Jackson clears it out of harm's way with 20 seconds and counting. Green River moving quickly. They've got 15 seconds. Thrown into the box. Headed up, 10 seconds. A bicycle kick is going to go just wide. But what a goal that could have been by Brett Stanton as the clock hits triple zeros. The first 40 minutes of play is in the books. It's 2-0 Jackson over the Green River Wolves. We'll step aside here for a quick commercial break. We'll talk about the first 40 and get you ready for the second half in our halftime coverage of this one. 2-0 Jackson over Green River.
The big difference that sets Freeway Tire apart from other tire stores is the fact that we care. We care about the customer service we provide, we care about selling quality products at fair prices, and we care about your vehicle. So when you're looking for tires or having work done on your vehicle, everything from maintenance to major repairs, make sure you take it to the company that really cares, Freeway Tires, on Bear River Drive in Evanston. Stop in today or schedule an appointment with us online at freewaytires.com.
Surgery is an event in life that should be taken seriously. Dr. Jared Barton, general surgeon, brings skill and experience to every patient. When it comes to your health, make sure to work with a surgeon you can trust. You never know when you're going to need surgery, but you can always know who your surgeon will be when and if the need arises. Dr. Jared Barton, general surgeon, knowledgeable, experienced, and friendly. To schedule an appointment, call 307-789-8721.
Whatever takes you to Evanston, whether it's high school sports, a teaching conference, music festivals, speech and debate, or your job, always book your hotel reservations at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. With 165 ground-level rooms on 10 acres, the Best Western offers everything you need, including newly renovated rooms, a business office, workout room, outdoor pool, and full-service restaurant, plus complimentary breakfast with every stay. Whenever you're in Evanston, make your hotel reservations with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn.
When you're looking for one location that is centrally located in Wyoming to host a business meeting or corporate retreat, always consider the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper first. With meeting rooms and amenities that everyone can enjoy at the Come On In is the best place to host events. The rustic decor, fireplaces, jacuzzis, pool, and large indoor atrium will make your event memorable. Call today and find out the ways we can help make your event a success. Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper. Call 307-472-6300.
Halftime here at Bear Meadows City Park in Evanston between the Jackson Broncs and the Green River Wolves. I'm Matthew Peterson. Happy to have you alongside us after 40 minutes of play. Just one half of soccer left for today. Well, let's talk about the first two games of the afternoon because that kind of sets the scene for what's to come. First game of the day was between the home Evanston Red Devils and the Rock Springs Tigers. Rock Springs defeated Evanston both times in the regular season, but you know what they say, it's hard to beat a team twice. Evanston was able to get a late equalizing goal to force extra time, and then in extra time, David Perez, the hero, as he put his side up 2-1 to complete the comeback against Rock Springs, and Evanston boys soccer is off to the state tournament for the first time in program history. Then the second matchup featured the 6-seeded Star Valley Braves and the 3-seeded Natrona County Mustangs. Another what thought would be an easy game for the favorite Natrona County. After all, they scored the first goal of the match, but 4 unanswered by Star Valley, all within the last 15 minutes of the game. Put the Braves up for good. 4-1 the final. They advanced as well. Star Valley will face the winner of this matchup right now between Jackson and Green River. It's going to be Kelly Walsh and Evanston tomorrow. The first game takes place at 2 p.m. between Kelly Walsh and Evanston, and the second game between Star Valley and either Jackson or Green River will be at 4 o'clock. The winner will advance to play at the championship at noon on Saturday, while the loser will play the consolation game, the 3 p.m. third place finish. However, no matter what, if you win, you advance to the state tournament, and that's what matters for Evanston and Star Valley right now, as they were both underdogs coming into the games today. We've got a little under 6 minutes to go until the second half gets underway. We'll step aside for another commercial break. We'll talk about the first half and get you ready for the second half here on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of My Local Radio Sports.
Evanston Regional Hospital is an affiliate of the University of Utah Health. Our partnership builds on a long tradition of collaboration between Evanston Regional Hospital and University of Utah Health. Inside these doors, our dedicated staff is committed to being your caring partner in your healthcare journey. Whether you need an MRI or surgery, are expecting a new baby, or you're having a heart attack, Evanston Regional Hospital is here to help. Evanston Regional Hospital. Healing begins here.
Time flies, especially when you're having fun. This is Jeremy Rex, manager at T-Bar S in Evanston. It's hard to believe that we've been here almost a year with our new management team and staff. Did you know that you can have your vehicle detailed, your windshield replaced, chip repair done, or get your trailer refinished or rewired at T-Bar S? Of course, we are a full-service collision repair shop, too. You can even change your oil and your brakes. Visit T-Bar S today. Let T-Bar fix your car. 515 County Road, Evanston.
We know that when you think of Plains Tire in Evanston, you always think
The Tire Professionals.
Quality customer service. They're friendly with great prices.
I really like Plains Tire in Evanston.
But did you also know that the team at Plains Tire offers oil changes, windshield wiper checks, and free alignment checks? That's right, free alignment checks. We don't want you to quit thinking all those great things when you hear Plains Tire. We just want you to add to the list. Plains Tire, the tire professionals. Stop in today, 157 Bear River Drive.
The importance of saving and learning how to use money wisely can be taught from a very young age. At Trona Valley Federal Credit Union, we offer youth accounts to help kids learn to save, borrow, and spend responsibly. Our youth accounts are special, just like the kids in our community. Check out our See You Grow, See You Learn, and See You Prosper accounts for kids 0 to 18. These accounts are great to start managing finances. Open a youth account today for $1. TronaValley.com, member NCUA.
Welcome back to Evanston, Wyoming, and get you back to our scoreboard here. 2-0 Jackson. 2 goals coming off the foot of Daniel Huerta, number 11, the junior. First goal coming 33 minutes and 10 seconds remaining in the first half, and the second one right before the half ended with just under 3 to go. And that's how we got to where we are. These two sides met up twice during the course of the regular season. Jackson won both times pretty handily, but strong goaltending so far in Green River by number 10, the sophomore Abram Vergara. Has made a number of really strong and impressive saves to keep his side in it. Offensively, we've seen Green River have some sparks and had some good opportunities, but when you're playing the number 2 team like Jackson, you need more than just good, you need great, and it's tough to have those come your way. Curious to see what Coach Dawson for Green River has planned for his crew for the next 40 minutes of play and how they can try and turn the tide against this strong Jackson Bronx team. We've got just over 2 minutes to go until the second half gets underway. We'll step aside for our last commercial break here on a First Bank of Wyoming presentation of My Local Radio Soccer.
The best place to stay when you're in Casper, Wyoming is the Come On In Hotel and Suites. This beautiful log hotel offers 5 hot tubs, 1 pool, a fitness center, and fabulous indoor atrium. Offering jacuzzi and fireplace suites, the guest rooms are comfortable and relaxing. Plus, every stay includes a delicious extended continental breakfast. Whenever you're in Casper, stay at the best place. Come On In Hotel and Suites. Come on in today. Come On In Hotel and Suites, Casper.
Nothing makes your kid feel like a superstar more than seeing his or her very own Fathead in the stands. Fathead car decals and yard signs are inexpensive and easy to get at Rocky Mountain Sign in Evanston. Whether it's for the big game or to cheer on the high school band, our children make us proud in so many ways. Show your pride today. Go Red Devils! West Star Printing and Rocky Mountain Sign, 243 7th Street, Evanston.
Surgery is an event in life that should be taken seriously. Dr. Jared Barton, general surgeon, brings skill and experience to every patient. When it comes to your health, make sure to work with a surgeon you can trust. You never know when you're going to need surgery, but you can always know who your surgeon will be when and if the need arises. Dr. Jared Barton, general surgeon, knowledgeable, experienced, and friendly. To schedule an appointment, call 307-789-8721.
This First Bank of Wyoming broadcast of Evanston basketball is brought to you in part by Hoover Chiropractic. Dr. Todd Hoover does all the chiropractic work you need, as well as blood work, dietary supplements, a weight loss program, x-rays, and he can help you get rid of migraines and allergies. Call Hoover Chiropractic at 307-789-0043.
We are ready for the second half of action to get underway between the Jackson Bronx and the Green River Wolves. It's 2-0 Jackson. Green River to start the second half with the ball as they knock it ahead, but Jackson sends a little return to sender. Passed around, Watts Pavey. Some jockeying for position right now. Looks like Braxton Cordova will be rung up as the guilty party, though. Quickly, the Bronx take it. Huerta. Passes to a Green River Wolf immediately. That's White intercepting it. Whistle blows, and it's going to be going against the... Yeah, offsides actually, flag raised. Pirates send it, Wolves send it across midfield. Ball rolls out of play for a throw-in. Bronx quickly take it. Chuck it across midfield. Slowed down for the moment. Played over to Zampa Perez. Knocking it up the pitch now to Oppler. Teddy accelerating towards the box, running out of room, slows down, puts a shot on net, and it hits the outside portion of the frame. And it looks like it's going to be a corner kick. Just about 2 minutes played so far, and Jackson holding on to that 2-0 lead as they opt for the short corner kick. Tightrope walking along the goal line. Pass taken away. Here come the Wolves. No, it's quickly halted, though, by Duel. Zampa Perez intercepting the pass as he passes it right to the Green River goalkeeper. Booted up into the Evanston sky. Headed right back, though, by Jackson. Jimenez Vasquez got to it first. Passed across. Giving it a good chase is Romero. Zahir making his way towards the box. Lost it as he tried to enter. Good defense there from Andrew Santoff. Andrew, the senior captain, got rung up with a yellow card in the first half, but very strong at that back line. The throw-in. Zampa Perez playing it back. Knocked forward now by Harland. Oppler finding a teammate. Oppler the shot, the open net, it's a goal. Tic-tac-toe passing from Jackson. And the Bronx add on to their lead. It's now 3-0. James Duel, the last one to get a foot to it. Great feed from the freshman Teddy Oppler. And with 36:50 remaining in the second half, that's a field goal lead right now for Jackson. The Bronx took just under 7 minutes to score in the first half, this time a little more efficient. About 3 minutes and 10 seconds to add on another goal. Green River passing it back. Chasing this one is Corbin Arnell. Lost it. Oppler took it away. Advancing towards the box. Passing it back. Looking for a friendly jersey. Instead, it rolls to a Green River Wolf. But they give it right back to the Bronx. Long shot is going to go well above the crossbar and will result in a goal kick. So a goal kick coming up for Green River. Along the edge in front of the Wolves bench right now, Jackson regains possession. Oppler chipping it forward. Keeping it in now is the Bronx. Cross is on, in front of the net, headed, and just atop the crossbar. Huerta could smell the hat trick, but doesn't come that time. Another goal kick coming up. Hey, that new $1.9 trillion spending package recently approved by the federal government has an unpleasant surprise for employers, small and large. If you've let employees go since October 2019, you may have to reinstate their health care coverage on the company insurance plan and pay their premiums for up to 6 months. Wow. By May 31st, employers must notify employees of their new rights, but there is a solution. Visit debknowsinsurance.com. That's DEBknowsinsurance.com to find out what it is. Here comes Green River. First offensive attack this half. Ball is shot out of play for a throw-in. Quickly taken. Passed in the direction of Fuss. Fuss couldn't hold on to it for long. It once again gets out of play for another throw-in. Just under 35 minutes to go in the second half. Arlano to take the throw-in. Sends it well into the box. Headed towards the top, rolling around, and fed out towards midfield in transition. Played up to Huerta. Daniel with room. Chipping it ahead, offside flag is raised, and it'll all come back. A good idea from Huerta, but just not able to time it up well enough to get on sides, and it'll be an indirect free kick now for Green River. Volleyed over. Jackson with that tight defense. Green River really struggling to settle down and possess on the offensive end. I think they're approaching more of a counterattack style. Make the most of the opportunities when you get them. Green River, the 7 seed in the 4A West. Jackson, the 2. A long shot is raised, and it's too tall off the foot of Cordova. A goal kick coming up for Adley Javier. Opts for the short kick, finds a teammate along the edge. Dribbling towards midfield. Ball was taken away, now it's loose and settled down by Cordova. Passing it off to Fuss. Exited out of the field of play, last touch by Jackson. So it'll be a Green River throw-in with just over 32.5 minutes remaining. Jacob Fuss, the senior, trying to win to keep his high school soccer career going. Ball settled down on the fringe of the box. Passed over for McKinnon. Jackson takes it back, trying to break out. Instead, they pass it out for a throw-in. Whistle blows, and it looks like a conversation is to be had between the head official and a Jackson player. I'm not really sure what it is in regards to. Quickly taken, headed. Cordova chasing after it. Blows past him. Passed away, Zampa Perez in transition at the midfield. Playing it up, Huerta has got it for the time being. Pressure around him. Huerta, the shot, and it's too tall. Rolls out of play, and a goal kick coming up. Short pass, not received well by the back line of Green River, trying to get it away from harm's way, and it gets out of play for a throw-in, quickly taken. Thrown in along the out-of-bounds line, and now it gets out of bounds for a throw-in. Out of bounds and another throw-in. Handled right now by Cordova. Playing it ahead and cleared out for a corner kick. First corner of the half for Green River as we are 10 minutes through. 3-0 Jackson. 2 goals coming in the first half and 1, 3 minutes and 10 seconds into the second. Wolves getting ready for the set piece. The delivery, headed out for another corner. We've seen teams make comebacks so far today, but no one has been able to climb out of a multi-goal deficit, just a 1 goal. 3's a tall mountain here in the Cowboy State as the corner is sent in, headed away, and out of the box. Calmed down now by Chris Zampa. Whistle blows, and it's going to be a throw in here for Jackson. And if Jackson can hold on for the next 29 plus minutes, they'll take on Star Valley. After the Braves upsetted Natrona County decisively 4-1 in the last matchup. Throw in is taken away by Green River. Looking for room, Cordova, can't find any. Now he dribbles back and finds all the way to his own goalkeeper. Given across to Santoff. Cordova knocking it ahead. With room, White passing it off to Fuss. Kicked out of the field of play for a Green River throw-in. Fuss to take it. Launches it into the box, headed right back to where it came from. And Cordova tries a sneaky little karate kick into the box. Instead, it goes out for a goal kick. Video coverage of every game at these regional soccer playoffs are being brought to you in part by DebKnowsInsurance.com. That new $1.9 trillion federal spending package has some pretty serious insurance changes coming our way. If you own a business, currently pay for your own insurance at insurance.gov, or if you're not insured, visit DebKnowsInsurance.com today. Jackson across midfield, and the pass is just too strong, and it will fall into the waiting arms of Vergara. Abram boots it high into the sky. Headed by Heineman into the hospitality center for the officials, and it will be a Green River throw-in. Played around the back line, now advancing it forward. Running after is Watts Pavey. The senior had a good idea, but his pass was taken away and intercepted. Huerta touches it, chips it in with his 2 goals already today, looking for number 3. Green River unable to get the clearance they would have preferred, and it's going to be a throw-in now for Jackson. Quickly taken. Huerta on the fringe of the box. Cordova in on defense and emerges with the pack from the pack with the ball. Sends it way ahead. Chasing after it now is White, but it's too strong of a pass, and Javier was waiting for it. Up to midfield. Here comes Heineman. White jerseys surrounding him, and a whistle follows some contact, and it's going to be a free kick now for the Bronx. Free kick sent into the box, and a bit of a calming stop there by Vergara with just one hand. Rolls it out, and here comes the breakout. Arlano. Going from one end to another, and Green River doing what they can to keep it into the field of play, although it's now escorted out by Jackson, so it's going to be a Wolves throw-in. 25 plus minutes to go in the second half. Jackson leads 3-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. Throw-in is taken quickly. Offside flag is raised, and it's going to be an indirect free kick now for the Bronx. Video coverage of every game at these regional soccer playoffs are also being brought to you in part by Dr. Jared Barton, General Surgeon. We appreciate all of our headline advertisers that made it possible for this coverage. The next time you see Dr. Barton, be sure to say thanks for his help providing the coverage. Ball seeps its way up to midfield. Green River trying to keep it on the offensive half. Played up, Huerta. Passes off, and this is a good chance for Jackson now. Bronx looking for room, a shot and a save. Great look that time by Chris Zappa, but up to the task was the Green River goalkeeper, Abram Vergara. Passes back, and Santuff going in front of his own goal box. And offside flag is raised after a good chance for Zappa. Looked too good to be true, and it's going to be quickly taken now by Green River. Little under 24 minutes on the clock. Ball is sent out of play, and it's going to be a Jackson throw. And the Bronx are also going to make a substitution. Looks like Cesar Jimenez Vasquez will get a breather. Jackson on the throw-in is kicked away by Green River. Slowed down by Charlie Barden. Headed up by Cordova. Ball spits out to midfield. Green River on top of it for a moment. Now it's a loose ball, chases on, and ball gets out of bounds, and it's going to be a throw-in once again for the Wolves. Airmail down the length of the pitch on the side. Headed out, and another Green River throw-in. 22 and a half minutes on the clock. Jackson trying to pause this offensive surge from Green River. Ball trickles out of play, and it'll be another Wolves throw-in. Quickly taken by Cordova. Pass is off to Watts Pavey, who looks for a friendly on the other end of the pitch. Instead, the Bronx come away with it. Huerta chipping it ahead. Zappa chasing after it. Kicks it forward himself and runs out of grass to get to it in time, and it's going to be a throw-in. Beautiful day here in Evanston, you know that? We've had some cold weather recently, but Mother Nature smiled upon the 4A West Regional Tournament. It's supposed to be like that tomorrow and Saturday as well. Knock on wood. Here come the Bronx on the counter. It's off to Huerta. He's got 2 goals so far today, and his lead pass isn't going to find any black jersey. Instead, it rolls out for another goal kick. Goal kick. Gets towards midfield, but Jackson takes it right back. Hills passing it off to Oppler, but pass was partially deflected, and the Green River Wolves defense comes up with the stop. Here comes Cordova, passing it up, and quickly returned to sender from the Jackson back line. Midway through the second half, it's 3-0 Bronx on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. as Jackson is awarded a throw-in after the clearance from Vergara gets out of play. Oppler. Nice move, advancing into the box. Tripped up, though, and goes down. Whistle blows, and a call is to be made. Not sure who it's for or against yet. It looks like it's going to go against Green River, and quickly taking the free kick is rolling from one end of the pitch to the other. Slowed down now by Barden. Barden stuck in the corner, poked out a play, and is going to throw it in now. A substitution being made now by Jackson with a little over 19 minutes on the clock. And it looks like Barden's number is called as he was getting set to take the throw in, but instead he'll get set to get some water and a breather. No, instead he'll just check in with the back line of defense and throw in now by Zampa. Cordova trying to apply pressure. Over to Hills. Good stop there by Arlano. Suffocating the attack for the time being, but Jackson once again has a knack for dominating the midfield. And those 50-50 balls, when you play Jackson, quickly turn into 70-30 balls, it feels like. Whistle blows, contact made, as Heineman went to the pitch. And it's going to be a good-looking free kick right now for Jackson with a little over 18 minutes on the clock. Free kick is into the back of the net. Well, back of the pitch, I should say, not a goal. And a goal kick coming up. Would you lend $20,000 to a former employee to buy insurance? Well, ARPA, or the American Rescue Plan Act, could force you to do just that. If you've let employees go since October 2019, ARPA's promised free health insurance on your company plan, even retroactive coverage. But there are solutions for employees and employers. Visit debknowsinsurance.com to discover them. That's debknowsinsurance.com to discover them. We thank all of our supporting businesses making this regional broadcast and coverage possible. Here comes Jackson. Heineman looking for real estate. A long shot is blocked immediately. Rolls back out to Duel. He's got one goal today. Takes a pass back, and Green River at the back line clears it up the middle. Hills heads it towards the sideline. At the edge of the box. Good opportunity for Jackson, but it's scooped up by Vergara. Abram punches this ball high into the sky, and it rolls out off just one bounce for another Jackson throw-in. Quickly, the throw-in is chipped around. Oppler looking for Heineman. He's got room. Heineman! It's in the back of the net. Jackson adding to their lead. It's now 4-0 Bronx. With 16:11 remaining in the second half, the Bronx find their second goal in the final 40. Just the freshman, but what a special player. Substitutions being made by Jackson. Looks like they're bringing out some more of their bench players. They may feel confident that the result is in hand here as the 2 seed. They have dominated Green River all season long in both matchups. quickly breaking out here, trying to add on to their lead. Over to Oppler. Oppler ran into some good defense from Arleno, and he's able to clear it out for just a moment. Cordova with a nifty move and a left-footed clear. Balls gets out of play, and it's going to be a Green River throw-in. Just over 15 and a half minutes on the clock. Headed into the air by Fuss. Strong clearance now by Santoff, the senior captain, anchoring down the back line for Green River. Jackson advancing across midfield. Huerta has 2 goals so far today, but won't get his third just immediately as he has a clearance right at his feet. Watts Pavey able to zigzag past one defender. Watts Pavey has his pass intercepted though. Good chance now for Fuss at the edge of the box. He's pushed, whistle follows, and it's going to be a free kick for Green River. Trying to get that donut off the board. They trail 4-0 on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard. The free kick is cleared away. Breaking out now, Jackson on the counter. Oppler chasing after it, but getting to it first was Santoff, and it's going to be a throw-in. Just north of 13 and a half minutes on the clock. Winner takes on Star Valley. Braves upset of the number 3 Natrona County Mustangs 4-1. They put up 4 unanswered. 3 in the last, all 4, 3 in the last 15 minutes. Oppler spinning around, going towards the top of the box, but good takeaway by Arlano. Harlan sends it right back onto the offensive end. He's enjoyed his vacation so far on the defensive side of things, as the ball and the possession has primarily been on the Green River half of the pitch. Free kick coming up right now for Jackson. Miguel Perez to take it. A junior forward. Perez, the pass. Had a good look at it, and the ball gets out of play. Looked like he had a number of teammates to pick from, but no one able to do much with it. And it'll be another goal kick. Oppler immediately on the takeaway. Oppler, and it's stopped. The ball's still loose. Now it's scooped up by Vergara. Quickly rolls it out. Good movement by Braden Hills. Off to Miguel Perez. Pushed off by Santoff. Great defense and a turnover forced. However, his clearance attempt hits the back of his teammate, and it'll be a throw-in for Jackson. 11 and a half on the clock. Final game of 3 in day 1 of the 4A West Regional Soccer Tournament here in Evanston. Jorge Rivera will take it. Rivera off to Perez. Zampa knocking it back to Hills. Rivera took the throw, then gave it right over to Green River. However, a whistle will negate it, and it's going to be a free kick now for Jackson. Less than 11 minutes on the clock. Primarily bench players in right now for Jackson as Perez shoots this one in the direction of the goal, and an easy stop for Vergara. He rolls it out to his senior captain defenseman, Santoff. Watts Pavey chipping it forward. And now here comes Santoff across midfield. Giving this one a good run. Playing it forward to Fuss, but just too strong of a pass, and a goal kick coming up. Caution. The term health insurance may immediately put you to sleep. Not this time, ARPA, or the American Rescue Plan Act, has made health care more affordable or even free. You've got to check it out because these new changes could save you thousands. If you were previously ineligible for subsidies, had a COVID diagnosis in your household, or collected even 1 week of unemployment benefits, you could be in for a pleasant surprise. Some programs have no income caps. Open enrollments continue through August 15th. Visit debknowsinsurance.com to learn more. DEB knows insurance to learn more. The throw in here for Green River. Jackson sends it right back. And this Green River defense has yet to catch a break. They've been all hands on deck for just about every minute of this game. Little over 9 minutes remaining. Whistle blows and contact and going against Jackson. Green River quickly with Watts Pavey sending it forward. Jackson able to clear their lines and send the offense back onto the offensive half. Jackson circling around, and at this point with 8.5 on the clock and a nice 4-0 lead, they can be confident that, well, even if the score changed, the result will hold, and they will advance and punch their ticket to Cheyenne for the state tournament next weekend. 4 teams from the west, 4 teams from the east collide in the capital. We know 3 teams so far. We're waiting for the 4th. Jackson clearing it out. Chased down by Perez. Getting the inside track. Miguel. The easy stop for Vergara. 7:45 and counting. Rolls it out. Cordoza tracking it down and sending it high into the sky onto the Jackson half of the pitch. Played back to Barden. Good chance right now, and it's neutralized from some great defense by Arlano. Fuss at the edge of the box. Jacob trying to work his way closer. Shot blocked. Corner kick. Less than 7 minutes to go. It's a corner now for Green River. The kick gets through the box, still loose. Now squirts out a little further. And Jackson doing a good job of taking down this opportunity as they literally take down Axel McKinnon, the freshman. And that's going to be a free kick for the Wolves. Green River sending bodies forward here, down 4. The cross, headed away. Still loose. Now it's really cleared from danger by Perez. All the way down to the Green River goalkeeper. Vergara sending it across. Offside flag raised. And it looks like the head official is going to ignore it. No, here comes the whistle, yeah. So a free kick now for Jackson with a little over 5 minutes remaining. They quickly move across midfield. Jared Perez couldn't hang on to it. Cross and chip in. Vergara, the line drive clearance. Finds Cordova. Cordova sending it across midfield, headed, but a push-off is going to be called, and it'll be a free kick for Jackson with 4.5 on the clock. That free kick finds itself out of bounds for a goal kick. Jackson keeping their pedal to the metal here, not making life difficult for Green River in the final minutes of this one. Bronx playing it around. Getting it out to Perez. Contact made, no whistle follows, and the ball still in play as it was kept in by Vergara. Now a throw-in coming up. 3.5 minutes on the clock. In the alleyway, it's sent towards the box, and off the hop, it's picked up by the Green River keeper. Headed back by Barden. Games tomorrow would be at 2 p.m. and 4 p.m. First game will be Kelly Walsh, the 1 seed who had a bye today. They'll take on the Evanston Red Devils at 2 at their home turf. And then at 4, it's going to be Star Valley and in 2.5 minutes, Jackson. I've got the numbers for the boys' side. Not sure about the girls. Cordova sending it ahead. Good idea, but Barden in this Jackson back line don't give an inch. Clearance across midfield. Just over 2 minutes to go. Thrown in, headed away, and now kicked up on this guy. Fuss trying to keep it in. He was unsuccessful, and it'll be another Bronx throw-in. Winner secures a spot in the state tournament. The rest of this tournament is to determine the seeding for the West. Top 4 teams from the 2 sides of the state collide in the capital. We go from 7 down to 4 today, with 3 losers. Watts Pavey. Nice left-footed chip ahead, but just too much on it. And some contact, and a yellow card is garnished. Officials today have been busy. I mean, we haven't seen a red card at all, but we have seen yellows in plural. A couple in the Evanston game. And then after that, in Trona County versus Star Valley, we saw some officiating, and now here as well. Minute 5 to go. The free kick. Cordova too strong on a play and a goal kick. 4-0 Bronx. Jackson scored 2 in the first half, 2 in the second. A balanced attack from the team up in the northwest corner. Throw in here for Green River. 35 seconds. Trying to salvage something. Sent towards the box. Cordova giving it a good run after, but ultimately it's Jackson who comes away with it. Here come the Bronx. Breaking away, looking for Perez. Miguel with the left-footed cross. Hung up in the sky, headed away. And it comes down to Arlano. Great move by Arlano, getting away from traffic. What a run here. Pass it across, whistle blows, and that's the game. Jackson takes down Green River 4-0 to advance to the state tournament next weekend in Cheyenne, and they will face Star Valley tomorrow afternoon at 4 p.m. We'll step aside for a quick break, and when we return, we'll have the Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap. Once again, the final on the Impact Physical Therapy scoreboard, 4-0 Jackson over Green River.
There's a reason Rocky Mountain Yeti is Southwest Wyoming's #1 dealer. Come in and see what all the buzz is about. Voted Best of Evanston by you. Best of Evanston in new car sales, used car sales, and Best of Evanston in service. We have the best selection of inventory in town, paired with our legendary 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. Come see us today at one of our 2 locations, 100 Wasatch Road or Yeti on 3rd next to Walmart. Let us help get you on your next adventure today. Rocky Mountain Yeti, legend driven.
Wyoming is unique. When it comes to high school sports, we might travel 6 hours to a game, but when we get there, we know the other team, their parents, and the coaches. Wyoming is like one small town with really long streets. When your travels take you to Evanston, always stay with your friends at the Best Western Dunmar Inn. Clean, comfortable rooms, a restaurant serving healthy, delicious food, and breakfast is always included. If you're bringing the team or following the team, stay with us every time you're in Evanston. The Best Western Dunmar Inn.
2 roads diverged in a wood, and I had just purchased new tires at Plains Tire in Evanston. The trained tire technicians at Plains Tire expertly mounted, balanced, and aligned my new tires, so I was feeling good. While I was there, they changed my oil, checked my brakes, fixed my AC, and made sure my shocks were in tip-top shape. And with their lifetime alignment checks and tire rotations, I was ready to roll. So, thanks to Plains Tire, when 2 roads diverged in a wood, I took the one less travel. Plains Tire, 157 Bear River Drive, Evanston.
America keeps moving, and Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to help you keep rolling. Whether you need a brand new vehicle or service on one you already own, Auto Farm Chevrolet is here to lend a helping hand. Our certified mechanics are knowledgeable, and our sales team takes the time to get to know you and what your needs are. Stop in today, Auto Farm Chevrolet, 624 Front Street, Evanston. Evanston's community-driven dealer.
Welcome back to Bear Meadows City Park, and let's get ready for the Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap. This one was all Jackson start to finish. It took them 6 minutes and 50 seconds to find the first goal. Junior Daniel Huerta on a beautiful cross with an empty net just punched it in the back, and then he would get the second goal of the match with less than 3 minutes to go in the first half. The Bronx doubled up their lead once again thanks to Huerta. He would finish with a brace, 2 goals, both coming in the first half. To start the second half, Jackson wasted no time to triple up here. It was Junior James Duell with 36 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock with a nice goal from well outside, and that's how we got to 3-0. And finally, the final goal from the freshman Rutley Heineman midway through the second half. secured the lead and secured the result in the win. 4-0 the final. That's our Jimmy John's Freaky Fast recap. That's where fresh and fast sandwiches always meet at 113 Front Street in Evanston. Guys, I love Jimmy John's. Go check it out if you haven't before. And if you have, no reason not to go back sometime soon. Always delicious sandwich and the friendliest staff at Jimmy John's here in Evanston, 113 Front Street. Tomorrow, let me give you the quick schedule before we sign off. It's going to be Evanston and Kelly Walsh right here at 2 p.m. and then Star Valley and Jackson afterwards at 4 p.m. That's it for the men's side of the bracket. For my camera operator, Michael Wilkerson, I'm Matthew Peterson signing off. We appreciate you joining us here on a My Local Radio sports production of soccer.